In Value Edge 23.4.42, we're introducing a new advanced filter mechanism. If you're a power user of the advanced filter, you'll notice that it has undergone a major facelift. But it's more than just looks. We've analyzed many enhancement requests from users and created this new design that takes many of them into account. Here are some of the things you can do now that weren't possible before. In the old mechanism, you could add either a single clause using AND or a few groups separated by OR. Now it is much more flexible. You can decide which operator to use on each level and easily switch between them if needed. You can add filter groups and use the AND and OR operators to create up to 3 levels of nesting. This means that you no longer have to repeat the same clauses multiple times. Specifying it just once makes the filter easier to understand and maintain. Here you can see the other filter conditions that were impossible before. In this example, we want to see features where the release is either the default release or empty, and the owner is either Alex or empty. The number of filter lines you can now add is practically unlimited. You can use the same field twice if needed. In this example, we want to see application modules under a certain root module which are not under a certain subtree. We've also added usability enhancements. Switching fields or operators is simple. You no longer have to remove the filter clause and add it from scratch like we used to do in the old filter. Now you can freely change the field, value, or operator. It's easy to clear all filters which you could only do line by line in the old filter. Now you can decide whether to remove a line, a group, or the entire filter with a single click. When building a complex filter, you can start by planning the overall structure and then choose the specific fields and values. The empty state is valid and is stored as part of the filter, but it's not counted as an active filter line. In the old filter, it was a bit hard to notice that the filter is on. Now this is easier. This new indicator stands out more, and it shows the number of active filter lines. The right pane filter also has this numerical badge. In order to support the new nesting capabilities in the advanced filter, we've separated the quick filter in the right pane and the advanced filter above the grid. They're no longer synchronized because the quick filter can't reflect the complex nested conditions that the advanced filter now supports. You now have the flexibility of working with either the quick filter or the advanced filter, or with both. If you use both, the filters are combined using AND logic. You'll see a notification in Value Edge about this change. Now that the filters are independent, we can support 3 modes of work. Use only the quick filter, use only the advanced filter, use both filters. We recommend using the quick filter for the fields that you need to adjust often. It's easy to quickly switch between values or turn a filter on and off. Use the advanced filter for the main part of your filter, which might be more complex and doesn't change often. If the same field is used in both filters, it's likely to result in a conflict. So when you use the same field in both filters, Value Edge highlights it. Here, the release field is used in both filters, so the fields are highlighted. When you clear the advanced filter, the system reminds you that the quick filter might still be applied. You might wonder what happens to all your existing saved filters and favorites. You don't have to worry about it. All your existing filters are intact, and no changes were made in the REST API either. The combination of the advanced filter and the quick filter matches the exact filter you had before. If you prefer, you can remove a field from one filter and add it to the other instead. The new advanced filter is first introduced in ValueEdge 23.4.42 in the Quality and Issues modules. Moving forward, we'll gradually make the same functionality available in other modules and views. We'll also keep improving the filter mechanism, including enhancements we're considering to the date operators, a clear all option for the quick filter, and more. We hope you find these new capabilities useful, and we're happy to hear any feedback and questions in the ValueEdge community.